Uncharted 2 among Thieves. Arguably the best game in the entire franchise, but definitely the most broken. Today we will be going over a variety of glitches the game has to offer. From simple clips to flying across the map at insane speeds, this game has it all. I will also be joined by a very special guest.
Hello everyone, I'm Hutch T, or Warren as everyone knows me as, which is my real name of course, from the Uncharted community. Matt has asked me to collaborate on this video with him.
And without further ado, here we go. If we press journal while moving forward with the gun equipped, we can do what's called a journal extend, which delays opening the journal, allowing us to walk off of a ledge for a few steps and float in the air. While in low cover, if you vault over and then hold aim or inspect, we can float in the air for around half a second. During this half a second, if we let go of aim or inspect, we can press jump, allowing us to do a vault jump. We can also do a mini airwalk after vaulting by holding down aim and spamming the inspect button as fast as you can. While performing a stagger on a ledge with the gun equipped, we can move up left or up right and then open the journal, which will trigger what we call a journal launch. This allows us to gain height.
Collision in this game can be very broken at certain locations. One of these locations is at the start of chapter 17. If you place yourself in the middle of this wall in a specific way and then hold forward into the wall, should you be lucky enough, you will get launched off really far into the distance. Found by yours truly, unfortunately. Whoops.
We can perform what is called an airwalk by equipping a sidearm and then switching to your long gun. In the middle of the animation, when Nate holsters his sidearm, press journal. If done correctly, you will be soft locked into an airwalk state. To break out of this state, you will need to perform a grenade airwalk. To do this, just perform the inputs for an airwalk and then hold grenade right before you press journal. This will allow you to airwalk while holding a grenade, and then we can use the explosion to regain control of Nate. We can actually use the AI to trick the game into allowing us to take cover behind certain doors. To do this, all you need to do is roll into the AI companion and then keep mashing roll while holding forwards towards the door. If done correctly, you should clip through. In chapter 8, if you hang off this ledge at a certain spot and then instantly spam jump to the left, you can trick the game into thinking you're swimming and hanging onto a ledge at the same time.
The default location in which you spawn when restarting checkpoint leads to a very interesting glitch which we call checkpoint warps. If you don't move after restarting checkpoint and then do a tiny hop forward, when you land, if you flick the left stick during the landing animation, you will get warped. You can also combine this with pressing the journal button just after you flick the left stick and you will get warped even further.
You can actually store an airwalk. To do this, you need to be holding a long gun, then you want to switch to the pistol and instantly punch and punch again. If done correctly, you will now have an airwalk stored. All you need to do to activate the airwalk is to press journal. While in low cover, if we aim away from the cover and then hold left or right, press circle and let go of aim, we can clip through whatever we were taking cover on. Exclusive to the PS3 version, on patch 1.04 or lower, we can perform an inspect airwalk. All you need to do is continuously press the inspect button at a specific rhythm and you will be able to airwalk. You can also hold a grenade while doing this, which makes it much easier.
During certain in-game cutscenes, we can regain control of Nate with the use of photo mode. All we need to do is open and close photo mode at the right time, and then you should be able to move during the cutscene.
If we perform a journal extend while pushing up against collision, we can actually build up a huge amount of momentum. Doing this causes us to do a zip. If we combine a zip while doing an airwalk, we can do an airwalk zip, allowing us to travel at insane speeds across gaps or long walking sections, which saves a significant amount of time in a speedrun. During low cover, if you rotate the left stick from upright to left in a specific rhythm, you can clip out of cover. You can use this to also go through walls. If we combine a journal launch with an airwalk, we can continuously airwalk straight up into the air.
Should we find a triangle prompt that we would use to boost our AI companion whilst close to a wall? If we mash the triangle button whilst pushing forward towards the wall, we can clip through it.
In certain covers, you can shimmy Nate from left to right. If close enough to the wall while shimmying, just press circle. If done correctly, you should be able to clip through. One of the most interesting skips in the entire game. If we take cover here, right at the start of chapter 13, and then shimmy clip to the left off of the train, we can actually float over the tracks. Once here, you need to wait about 4 minutes until the train comes back around on a loop. If done correctly, you will eventually trigger the final cutscene at the end of chapter 14, skipping the train entirely. This saves around 2 minutes on a speedrun. If you equip a long gun and then walk forward and switch to your sidearm, stand still and punch, we can trick the game into thinking we have 2 guns equipped at the same time. If we then try to switch gun and switch back, or attempt to use the journal while switching weapons, the game will just crash.
Whilst in specific spots that allow low cover, if you blindfire and rotate the camera in a way that makes Nate's back face the wall, then press circle to get out of the cover, you can then clip through the wall.
If you manage to find a wall where you can't aim while holding the left stick towards the wall, you can actually use this to clip through. All you need to do is, while holding aim and the left stick towards the wall, flick the left stick away from the wall and then you should aim. Once aiming, rotate the camera to face away from the wall and then press circle and you will clip through. To do this, you will need to use the pistol. If you perform a checkpoint warp with a journal while also having a gun equipped, in certain locations, if done correctly, you will be able to warp all the way to the 0 coordinate on the map. For example, if we do this at the start of chapter 9, we can warp all the way back to the start of chapter 5. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. I mostly stream on Twitch, doing speedruns of various games including Uncharted 2, so follow me on there if you would like to catch me live.